Hello everybody, Marty Richards with Richland Center Tourism here today with a bit of a, it's not the why do we call it that episode, it's more of a, well, here's the covered bridge that you look for from our episode of why do we call it Covered Bridge Road. So we can at least claim we do have a covered bridge in Richland County. So today I am here, it's just outside of Boaz, 1 mile out on State Highway 171. I'm with Ron and Faye Schulz. They are the proprietors of the only covered bridge in Richland County and the covered bridge and unique boutique shop. And so Faye, real quick, if you can just share with us a little bit about your boutique shop that you have here and your hours of operation or days of operation and what you offer, if you could, that'd be awesome.
Sure. In the boutique, there's only one of a kind. I make cards, crafts, jewelry, some antiques, some clothes, and doilies, and you're welcome anytime. Just stop in.
You bet. And I know that they can connect with more information on that through the richlandcentertourism.com website, and also we do have handouts there at the visitor center as well.
Sure.
So the bigger portion of why we're here today, of course, is obviously looming in the background, and that's the covered bridge itself. So Ron, I know that you had a little bit of a hand in this and had a little work on the covered bridge and getting it going.
Yep.
Can you share with us how we ended up with a covered bridge here?
Well, when we were young, we thought that someday we'd either like to buy an old barn and turn it into a house, or we'd like to have a covered bridge. But we bought this property back in '95. We found out when we went to build the house in '99 that in order to build it, we had to have a bridge. We could not just drive through the creek or anything like that. So it was hard to kind of find a company that would build a private bridge at that time for you. We were fortunate as we looked around, we stopped in at London Construction in Black River Falls. And turns out that they had a bunch of old bridge decks that they had in their yard. And they told us that that bridge was the old US Highway 53 bridge that went between Duluth and Superior.
Okay.
They used to call it the singing bridge up there because it made a lot of noise because of the wind blowing through the grating and when the cars drove across it. So the people were kind of glad to have it go down, I guess. But Lunda cut it into 30-foot sections because the grating was welded to the I-beams, which normally they didn't do that years ago. It was built in the late 1800s originally. And so as we were looking at the deck and talking about it, Faye grabbed me by the ear and said I had to come over to the side a little bit. And she said, you know, we want to cross that bridge on our honeymoon. And I said, yeah, I did. And so all of a sudden,
the price of the bridge just went up, didn't
it?
Yeah.
No matter what it was, we were going to have it, I guess. So anyway, go
I
ahead.
wanted to bring it back to Richland County for something for Richland County.
Sure.
And here it is.
Yeah.
So we put the bridge in, and then over the next 6 years, we proceeded to find the materials. Barn beams from some of the barns in the area, and barn siding from a number of the barns, and tobacco barns and wherever we could.
Yeah.
And we then took and were looking for two 32-foot beams for the top. And that was the hard thing. And Faye went to an auction up near Soldiers Grove, found some beams there, talked to some of the local guys, found out if they were solid and worth using, and they were. So then we had all the materials, and in '06 we started to build the bridge. And it was a family affair with all of us building it, grandparents and fathers and sons and daughters, and we all helped and worked together, and we built the bridge. And
So that's a real process. So you built the bridge itself first.
yes.
And Lunda was thinking ahead of time, oh, they're going to put something on top of this. So they had to fit it out for that.
Right.
And that was in 1999.
99.
And then about 2006 is when you really got into gear with building the covered bridge portion.
Yes.
Correct.
Got that done about 2007.
Yep.
Okay. And I see just by looking at it that you didn't make the mistake that our other covered bridge in Richland County that no longer exists
This.
made. And that was it wasn't tall enough and it wasn't strong enough for fire trucks and other big trucks that need to service the property. So good work, and it is. It's a very impressive structure, very
Thank you.
cool. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Faye, inside of the bridge somebody could come take a look at the bridge, and there is information there as well about the bridge. Is that right?
There's stories on both sides of the bridge, so if we're not here, take your time,
Yep.
pictures, and read.
Yep. And this time of year, we're October 5th, I believe, if I remember right. This year for me is just flying, but we're on October 5th, and your colors literally of the trees are getting close to peak really
They
in the
sure
valley
are.
here, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
So, okay, so this would be a great time to come visit. Check out the boutique, check out the bridge. Very nice drive out here. So, thank you so much for joining and sharing your story with us, Ron, Faye. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're very
You
welcome.
bet. So again, right here on State Highway 171, just outside of Boaz, as if you were heading to Soldiers Grove, you can check out the covered bridge and unique boutique. Ron and Faye are just gracious hosts. I'd be lying if I didn't tell you already snuck some snacks into me, and so I'm thrilled about anytime somebody gives me food. You're my best friend, so let's be honest. But thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Folks, we really encourage you to come out, check out the views. They're really beautiful in this area, along with the covered bridge, and also check out the boutique. I've been there and looked around. Very unique, one-of-a-kind items. I'd encourage, if you have the moment or you're on your tour, to check out antiquing or different items like that. This would be an excellent stop. So, for Ron and Faye and Richland Center Tourism, I'm Marty Richards. Let's have a great day.